Hey guys, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so and click the bell to all so you'll get notified every time I do a video. Sorry I haven't been on in a few days, but I've been sick. I've had pancreatitis and it has not been fun or easy. So I'm going to try to get this video out for you today, and hopefully I will be able to record another one tomorrow. You'll have to bear with me. I'm referring to my notes because my brain's really foggy. I've been getting maybe 3 hours of sleep every night. So, yeah, it's just not good here. But I did want to get this story out to you guys about this little girl in Alabama who escaped her kidnapper after 8 days. It's quite a story. It's sad. It's disgusting. Just want to get a drink. Okay, so let's get into the story. Okay, this is the piece of trash. Jose Paulino Pascual-Reyes, 37 years old. He had, like I said, kidnapped 12-year-old girl. She had been held for about 8 days. Allegedly, she had been assaulted. He was keeping her sedated with alcohol, and she was tied to the bedpost. One day when the piece of trash went to work, she saw her chance. She chewed through her restraints, damaging her braces in the process, and got away. She was seen walking down a road by a passing motorist, and they stopped and called 911 immediately. Now, when law enforcement got there, they knew the girl had not been reported missing, and here's why. Because the piece of trash not only kidnapped the little 12-year-old girl, but he had also killed her mother and her brother, so there was nobody to report this little girl missing. When authorities made it back to the mobile home, they found the 2 bodies, and the mom had been with a pillow, and the little boy had been hit and kicked until... Sorry, I'm trying to use YouTube code here, so hopefully you know what I'm saying. And their bodies had been taken apart at the joints to make them smaller and easier to dispose of. Let's see. The mother and the piece of trash were apparently in some sort of a relationship. It seems like they all had been living in this mobile home together since roughly February. The mom had given the mobile home's address in court records on a speeding ticket that she received in April. Let me show you this. This is this guy. I hate these kind of stories, you guys. Okay, this is like their little family photo. That's the piece of trash and the mom, and I'm not sure, but I'm assuming the little girl and little boy that have passed away. Or the little girl didn't pass away. Excuse me, just the little boy. He is considered... This was kind of weird to me, so I'm going to read it exactly like I read it. The piece of trash is considered a re-entry, non-immigrant, unlawful presence foreign national. He had been previously deported from the United States back to Mexico, and it's not clear when he re-entered the country. He was arrested by state marshals and the Auburn Police Department at a construction site where he was working in Auburn. So I'm going to show you, let's see. This is kind of an aerial view of where everything went down. You can see it's very rural. This is the road that the little girl was walking down the side of when she was found by the passerby. And this is the mobile home where they had been living and she had been being held. He is being held at the Tallapoosa County Jail in Alabama without bond on 3 counts of capital murder, 2 counts of abuse of a corpse, and 1 count of first-degree kidnapping. So let's take a look at all of those charges. I'm going to say thank you to the docket on Twitter for these documents that we're looking at here. Okay, for the kidnapping charge, first degree, it says, did on or about 7/24/22 abduct, name redacted, with the intent to inflict physical injury upon him or her, or violate or abuse sexually, and did so by restraining with restraints 2 bedposts for approximately 1 week, gave the victim alcohol to keep the victim in a drugged state, as well as assault her in the head area. The victim further had broken braces from chewing out of her restraints. Deputies observed marks on the victim's wrist indicative of being restrained. Okay, so that's about the 12-year-old little girl. Then we've got, this one is capital murder kidnap. Did on or about 7/24/22 intentionally cause the death of AOGV and name redacted by striking OV with his hands and feet and smothering redacted with a pillow, preventing her from breathing. And he did cause said death during her abduction of or attempt to abduct redacted with intent to use her as a hostage due to the previous acts. The suspect further tied up redacted for approximately 1 week using alcohol and drugs to maintain control. Guys, this is horrible. Okay, and then we've got, this one is capital murder 2 or more. Did on or about 7/24/2022 by 1 act or pursuant to 1 scheme or course of conduct, did intentionally cause the death of redacted by smothering her with a pillow, preventing her from breathing, and did intentionally cause the death of AOGV by bludgeoning him with his hands or feet, resulting in a fatal injury. My goodness. It's a lot. Okay, this one is capital murder under 14 years old. Under 14 years old, did on or about 7/24/22 intentionally cause the death of AOGV by striking him with his hands and feet when AGOV was less than 14 years of age. This one is for the mother. And then we've got the abuse of a corpse. On or about 7/24/22, abuse the corpse of redacted by knowingly treating the corpse in a way that outraged ordinary family sensibilities, to wit, cutting her corpse into small pieces at the joints in order to hide evidence. So yeah. There's just, I don't even know what to say. It's, he shouldn't have been here. He was deported, but he was back. We don't know what his plans might have been for the 12-year-old. he was going to do something similar to her that he had done to her mother and brother. But I am very glad that they got this piece of trash in jail with no bond. The little girl has been hailed a hero by law enforcement because she was so brave and smart about getting out of there. She is currently in the custody of the state of Alabama Department of Human Resources to keep her safe and provide her with everything that she may need. And they said that she's doing as well as can be expected considering the circumstances. I mean, as an adult, as a mom, this is a lot for me to try to wrap my mind around. I can't imagine what this poor 12-year-old girl is going through. It sounds like physically her injuries weren't real serious, but mentally this is a lot for this little girl to try to process. And you know, we should all be sending our prayers out to her that she gets all the help she needs to get through this awful time. Capital murder is a Class A felony, and in Alabama it carries a possible sentence of 10 years to life or even the death penalty. And I don't know what your feelings are about the death penalty, but I feel like if there was a case that warranted it, this is probably one of them. What he did to this family is absolutely awful. The police have not come out with any kind of motive, but I mean, what kind of motive could there possibly be for doing something like this? There is no motive. There's no excuse for this. This is horrible. So we will keep an eye on this case. And excuse me, I am so sorry, you guys. Thank you for sticking with me, even though I feel like crap today. I will keep an eye on the case. I will update you when he goes to court. We will follow the trial and make sure that this guy gets what he has coming to him, gets what he deserves. This is, I mean, I'm glad the little girl got away, but what a tragic situation, you guys. This is really bad. Like I said earlier in the video, I want to thank all of my new subscribers. You guys mean the world to me. Seeing my channel grow is very exciting. So welcome everybody, and share it with your friends. Share this on all your social media. Send everybody over here and let them join this country girl's life. And give this a thumbs up. Leave me some of your DNA on the thumbs up button. Share, 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 subscribe, click the bell, do all the things. And if you'd like to support this channel, the links are in the description for my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I did manage to get a new computer, so that's exciting. Hopefully that's going to help things go a little smoother for me. Also, when we reach our subscriber goal, we are going to make a donation. There's a couple of ideas out there that I've been floating around, and we will decide who we're going to donate to. And I'm really excited about doing that. I really want to give back, and I think it'll be great. So thank you all for stopping by and spending a little bit of your time with me while I don't feel good, for being patient while I recover. I appreciate it more than you know. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.